Can you hear me? All right, my video is kind of sketchy, I think. I don't know. We'll wait for Dan.
Okay. I'm gonna adjust where my video is located because it's not good. There we go. That feels better.
All
right.
All right. Everybody, welcome to NC-17. I'm Josh, and as always with me, we have our co-host, the talented Miss Lisa Fidel. How you doing today?
Pretty good.
That's good. We are awaiting our guest of honor, which would be Dan Baldwin, and he should be on here in a minute. He is the host of Motor City Nightmares and Rocky Mountain Nightmares, which happens to be a very, very exciting convention.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited that he's coming on the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, everything is good with this convention. This is actually my favorite convention, so you know, we're gonna wait for him to come in. And then you're actually gonna be there as a vendor, aren't you?
I'll be there again. Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna have some merch on my table this year, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. All right. And here he is, our guest of honor, Mr. Dan Baldwin. How you doing? Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, give me one more second. Sorry, shit.
All right. Yeah, I like that science. Sometimes I want my plants. Yeah, we got a good lineup of people coming up later.
Perfect.
You know, my camera keeps messing up. I do apologize. I might have to go off camera. I'll be back on though, but I'm here.
Hey.
All right.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Yep.
Oh yeah. Welcome, Dan Baldwin. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. As I was mentioning before, so this is NC-17, and you know, Josh and Lisa, we would like to thank you for joining us today, Dan, and the host of Motor City Nightmares. Oh yeah, which is hands down, in my opinion, the best convention in the entire state of Michigan. God's honest truth.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's a great show. I love being a part of it.
Oh yeah. So initially, what got you into the convention scene?
Well, I mean, I wasn't really into the convention scene growing up. You know, my parents didn't go, but me and my brother kind of wanted to start, so we started going to a few of them. I kind of was taking it in because I don't know, I was at events and working for other little things when I was growing up. I worked for the PGA, the vehicle, and I started doing little things there at a young age. I just kind of fell into it. Went to Tommy and a few other people that worked at Motor City Nightmares. Kind of got my way in. Been doing it ever since, really.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's just such there's just so many benches out there. So I kind of work for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. My love's always horror.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if I think you do know Lisa. She actually was a vendor last year, and she has a book which is phenomenal. But that's a different story. Say again.
I'll check it out.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Now, so out of all the times that you've been, doing this and everything like that, do you have one specific moment that stands out as like your favorite?
Um, Man, that's a loaded question. There's so many moments that I think of all the time. I don't know. I mean, meeting George Romero stands out. R.I.P. Uh, that's one of my fondest memories. I was there as like a fan, but still being able to meet him is kind of takes me to that level.
Oh yeah.
Um, you know, Lloyd Kaufman is good. I mean, they, it's terrible. I've been asked this question a few times. I never really exactly how to answer it. Yeah, I would say George Romero. He was that nightmare. Handful of years ago was probably up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, Thompson Money and B Neal. There's so many moments, that I've had. It's hard to pick any
Oh yeah.
because I do the panels there. So like, there's always a funny story or comes up. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, George Romero's probably my highlights.
Oh yeah. Lisa, I think you had some questions too.
Um, yeah, were there any like experiences or encounters that like you got to have through this that you wouldn't have expected? Like maybe someone who worked in the genre or like was connected through a different genre, maybe?
Well, yeah. Well, it's just that kind of happens a lot, especially when I work for multiple different shows.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like that's the thing.
yeah, there's always something that pops up, and like it's meeting the people. Really, I mean,
Yeah.
first at another show, then somebody at a different show.
Hmm.
It all kind of blurs together. I mean, it's when we talk about our experiences, it's almost hard to tell which convention we're at. Because we're always with the same group of people working,
Hmm.
different shows. It's just I don't know. It's really really hard per se.
Yeah, it's weird because like we're a community of people who love horror, but like we're a great community. Like we're really
Yeah.
tight.
Well, yeah, it's different because like I do Rocky Mountain Nightmares in Colorado, but there's like so many people that I knew from Massachusetts, to Silver Screens and then Motor City Nightmares people, and then when we got there was just so many familiar faces that almost we all traveled together. You know, the horror community is definitely um, strongest out
Hmm.
there. There's so much love and appreciation for horror. It's I don't know, always been my thing. It was blood, guts, and gore. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely a strong community. I love it. And, I'll always be part of it as long as I have a say.
uh Speaking of like blood, guts, and gore and all that other good stuff, what's your favorite horror movie if you have one?
Ooh, yeah. Well, that varies too, because I I like I grew up in the B movie era, so the more blood and guts, or the more elaborate the death scene is, it just holds a special part for me. It's like Lloyd Kaufman, Toxic Avenger, and stuff like that. And if it didn't have blood, guts, and gore, of course, you had to have the other part of the horror movies back then. So it was always boobs and so.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know if I can even say that. Yeah, yeah, but pretty much, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the Evil Dead franchise. So I would say, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, they're up there. But I mean, I'm also a huge fan of like Nightmare on Elm Street. Who's my favorite psychotic killer like that. there's just so many you gotta like them all, really. But as far as I would say with the Evil Deads, yeah, yeah, that's probably my number one. But then like funny story, like I asked the same question to my wife like 15 years ago, and at that time the same favorite horror. So what stemmed our relationship? Shaun of the Dead, comedy horror, so kind of stemmed our relationship on that.
All
I would say those would be my answers.
right.
Mm.
Uh, what are you most excited for this year's Motor City Nightmares?
Well, oh yeah, actually a lot. This is our 15-year anniversary, and a lot of we have Bruce Campbell coming out, getting ready. We have some 28 celebrity guests coming this year, so I'm pretty jazzed about that. And every year we crown like a Miss Motor City. So this year I'm kind of like putting a twist on it. We're gonna try to focus a little bit on the cosplay aspect of it. So I'd like to, get that out there. Be posting something about that here in the next couple of days. But it'll be more of a traditional cosplay contest with the crowning of Miss Motor City. So I'm kind of to get that out there. We'll do like a first, second, third Miss Motor City. I'd like to just see a little bit of more of the artistic side of things, because if you go to like any of the other ones, you see a lot of like Marvel, superheroes, or creative concepts. I just want to get a little bit more of that. So, you know, again, more blood, guts, and gore. I'm gonna be judging. So, creep me out, gross me out. That's what I'm looking for. And then Miss Motor City, we usually, you know, have a few questions that we ask them. It's gonna be kind of like the beauty pageant type style thing. But it's gonna be fun. I'm pretty excited about that. And then I mean, just about everything. I like seeing the vendors. The vendors are excellent. They hold strong with us and have some good faces this year. So yeah, I'm excited for the show really. But yeah, I'll be doing the panels again. So I'll be hosting it, and I'm super jazzed about that. Hopefully, be able to keep the momentum going because I've been doing it for a few shows now. So
Oh yeah,
pretty excited.
yeah,
I was the volunteer coordinator there for a while, but now I'm just trying to do the thing in the front side of the yeah.
oh yeah. Uh, I do have a fan question that was sent to me to ask about those like playing cards of the celebrities that are going to be there. Is that going to be there
Oh,
again this year?
you know what? I can't about that yet. I believe that would be a Josie question. I thought there was talks that we're going to have it this year for the 15th year. So I definitely got to find more information about that. I do apologize. I know I brought it last year, and it was a huge success. So I definitely want to get talking with it again, but it's hard to say. But I definitely feel that we have something along those lines. Yeah.
All
We'll see. I
right,
definitely got to get a hold of them. But yeah, no, those were a big thing last year. So it was fun for
oh yeah. I was actually lucky enough to get every single card.
everyone. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. There's quite a few people that ended up with full decks, which was pretty cool. And you know, it was funny because me and Dan Brown both got cards last year, so we got our own cards. That was pretty nice. I really enjoyed it.
oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully, I mean, if we do them again here, we'll probably have some of the other Tommy be a good card to grab, the Tommy card.
Yeah.
Josie. She should have. Yeah, definitely. You know, it's just everything's always in the talks. It doesn't take long together. It's just a matter of how we're gonna do it. Talks can maybe change the cards as well. I really have,
All right.
but I will get back to you guys.
Appreciate that. Lisa, go ahead. I know you got some more questions. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, I always like to ask like what was your origin story, quote unquote? Like what got you into horror like in the first place, if you can remember?
Oh, man, say the
Sure, it
80s.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. Me and like my real father, my father, I should say, had a huge movie collection growing up, but it was all VHS and stuff like
Mm.
that. Most of his collection was always horror, so I was sneaking the VHS and watching like that. So that would probably be it. The '80s, the way they did everything, way behind older people as well. 'Cause I was
Mm-hmm.
a young kid that always wanted to hang out with people. So yeah, it was really since the beginning. I remember being an artist, drawing stuff growing up. Pretty much all my drawings were monsters or my own versions of monsters, stuff like that. So, um, say, it's always kind of horror movies has been my life,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
I was doing, haunts, I was doing haunts, makeup, stuff like that. Started a pseudo comedy show, toothpicks and fingertips. So, like, makeup, stuff like that. So, you know,
All
I
right.
don't I've always been into it, really. I mean, my origin story probably starts 84, 85. Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, I love that you took what you love and you made it into like your thing.
yeah, yeah. Well, I wasn't always like this, It was kind of like I've always been a fan, you know.
Yeah.
Same time, I was always a Star Wars fan. Can't lie about that. Behind the darkness, there's a geeky kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I love it. It is my thing, never shy away from it. It was a long road to kind of,
Yeah.
fall in.
Yeah. Sure, that
Yeah,
was a whole
yeah.
process.
Yeah, it's just like anything else. Where you put yourself into it,
Yeah.
you
Hard
All
work.
right. There is one person I would like to highlight, and you did mention her earlier, and that's Tommy.
Yes.
She works so hard to bring such great content to everybody at these conventions.
Yeah.
And you getting to be able to work with her, I mean, my hat's off to you guys because, like I said, Nightmares is the best convention here in Michigan. I've been to them all. I've seen you at quite a few of them,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yep.
know, but she works tirelessly to make sure, she's putting out a good product.
Yes. Yes.
And
She does.
and the
She does
best
it
part
from
is
LA too.
oh yeah. And the best part is I know you guys, it's not like you do it, like every few months you get a hold of people. It's like you guys are continuously working.
Yeah.
You know, so that to me, like I said, you show the love by giving the love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Well, it's been even harder because we ended up starting another Rocky Mountain Nightmare. So it's been full time for Tom. It really has. It's like we don't she doesn't do it here. So a lot of it she's running from Los Angeles. So, she is a rock star,
Uh,
any way you look at it. So and
uh,
having two shows and hopefully maybe more shows. Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm a little bit jealous because you got to meet my like I have a bucket list of people to meet. You got
Yeah.
to meet one of them, and that's Linnea Quigley.
Oh, she was amazing. Yeah, that was a highlight for me as well. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
so
just years, and hopefully we'll have.
Yeah. Other than that, is there anything you would like to leave the audience and maybe like hint at that hasn't been announced for Nightmares or anything like that, if you can?
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I mean, we wouldn't be where we're at today if we didn't have such a loyal fan base and people that support us. You Tommy definitely works around the clock on everything that she does, and it's the support group. Josie, Bree, Dan Brown, me, Jared, G, G. Um, it's just it's pulling together. It's having a good team. If it wasn't for you guys supporting us, being able to pull together for everybody, it could be a whole different story. So I thank you guys for everything. And there is gonna be a few things that we're gonna be changing. I did think about the cosplay competition a little bit. It's just gonna be a big show, and I know we can get tickets. If you haven't ordered tickets online, we'll be selling tickets at the door, so you don't have to worry about that. If you didn't get tickets, show up, come out, enjoy the day, because I mean, there's just gonna be a lot of vendors, panels, photo ops, hanging out with everybody. Of course, we're gonna have open bars because that's what we do. Not open bars. You gotta pay for it. But bars will be there when the entire time the show's on. We will have the after party. I think it is being hosted. Well, I'm gonna probably be there to host it, but ran by Boyer, so that's fun. Show. Uh, I actually, yes, that's pretty sure they have. So that's a good reason. They're gonna be rocking the house Friday, Saturday night, I believe. So the after party should be pretty good. But it's the atmosphere. It's the coming in, even if it's at the end, coming to the hotel, trying to hang out with everybody. You're like you're like there, but then there's like celebrities everywhere. So even after hours, the big thing is to just come and enjoy the show. That's all I ask. Come in, enjoy the show. Tell me what you think. DM me. Put on my trend. If you guys have future guests that you guys want, or go to Motor City on Facebook, Motor City Nightmares Facebook. We're trying to do a push. We want to do a little bit more online presence because we haven't been so busy this year. It's been hard to keep up with everything. So just keep hounding us. We're gonna get back to them all. But like, definitely, if you want to volunteer, fill out the application. Application's key as far as volunteering or want to be a part of the show. Definitely reach out. Uh, Vendors as well. We're always looking for new vendors, sponsors. So, you know, I definitely suggest this. This is going to be the show you're going to make. Especially if it's your first time. I mean, having cast, the Evil Dead, or Asper's Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell, Henry. I mean, we have so many celebrities this year. A lot of them are returning guests too. So I mean, we show a lot of love. Come
Mhm.
out, go ahead. That's all. That's all I'm gonna ask.
All right.
Say hi to me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's always a must. Every time I see you, you know that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, definitely. I love it every time. Every show I see you guys at. I mean, I'll definitely be at Astronaut 25th. I think. A 2 day show. I'll be there, and then Motor City Nightmares. So I'm gonna be online the entire month. So reach out, questions, suggestions, anything. I want to know. So
all right. There is one person that's going to be there this year that is actually on my bucket list. That's Felicia Rose.
Yes, she's awesome. I love working with her. I'm excited for her to be in it. So she's definitely gonna be killing it. She always does. And
All right.
she is like the sweetest lady you'll ever talk to.
Yeah.
You'll love her.
Okay. Lisa, anything else?
I just want to plug Motor City Nightmares. That was my first convention that I ever went to, and I had a ton of fun. And I've been every year since then. Definitely go.
But yeah, no, I thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. You know, every time I see you know, just we're family now. You know,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I will say this. I know that my first convention was Motor City Nightmares. Period. Like I've been to them all since then, but Motor City Nightmares. Now, I'm gonna say that this year is probably the most star-studded lineup you guys have had since I've been going, and it's the largest one that I think you guys had since I've been going. But I mean,
yeah,
it is a 15-year anniversary.
that's the we're trying to go as hard as we can. You know, it's go big or go home this year. So,
Oh yeah,
but we're in for the long haul, so we want to make sure we get something
oh yeah. So we're getting near the end of the show. I would like to say first and foremost, thank you, Mr. Dan Baldwin, for joining us today.
and thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
Oh yeah, and as me and Lisa always say, once you're a guest on our show, you have a home here with NC-17 all the time. Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome. Anytime I come back, I will.
I'm also gonna try to see if Tommy might want to be able to be on the show too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's definitely gonna be at the show. She's been doing a lot of FaceTime with everybody, so just ask her, see what she says. You know,
Yeah.
that's the best way to do it. I know. I saw one of your interviews and Jessica. Jessica will be there, I believe. Pretty sure she's gonna be there. And yeah, I mean, it, like I said, we're all tight knit. So
All right.
Tommy will be there. Ask her, and I'm sure she.
It's funny you mentioned Jessica because her and her friend Kitty, who I
Yep.
believe both just filmed their first movie,
Yep.
they both agreed to be on the show live from there.
Yes. Yep.
So,
Yep. I was there. I was I believe when you did your first interview, I was like on the outside. Like you guys were in the foyer there, but a bunch of us were on the other side watching.
uh, hey, this time if you want to join us, man, join us.
Yeah, well, you know what? I never want to take away from anybody's time. There's
Respectful.
anything I do, yeah, I try to respect everybody's time. So unless I'm called over, I try to let you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
So I normally close out the show, but since you're a guest, I'm going to let you close out the show today. Any way you want to close it out.
I don't know. What like Ryan Seacrest signing out?
That was funny.
No man. NC-17. Thanks for having me, Dan Baldwin, and come see me at Motor City Nightmares. That last weekend of July. We're gonna have a huge party. Come have some fun. Thank you guys.
All right. Thank you. Everyone stay in C17. Until next time, later.
Peace.